everyone, it's Connie. It's May 4th, 2021, and I rigged up my own GoPro. I found a stick in the back and I put a bunch of duct tape on it and, well, saves me some money. So anyway, this is me out here. I'm not in my SUV. My channel is home free in my SUV, but I'm out in the sun getting vitamin D. So be sure to go to your naturopath and get your vitamin D levels checked. That's a good idea right now because you need a really tough immune system coming up, as always. But a lot of people are low on vitamin D. So I'm out in the sun. Well, I'm up in Washington State between Olympia and where am I? Tacoma, and I'm helping families in the area. And this family is lovely. And I have a little garden here that I put together from the dollar store. So I'm going to take you over there, and hopefully don't shoot into the sun too much. I've got my own swing here. Swing here, and I'm going to learn how to edit, don't worry. So I want to show you my garden from the dollar store, and it's all these bins that I bought for $1 each, and the bottom I knocked out so there's drainage. Just about 4 inches across the bottom that I knocked out with a knife. Just turned them over and did that so they drain real well, and the plants are doing great. And they say the Ice Age farmer is telling me, and I listen to him a lot, or when I can, that a food shortage is coming, so you want to be stocked. I decided the garden is just fun and beautiful. It makes you feel great because you're creating something. It's like birthing a project or a child, or taking care of something that really does take off and grows according to your nurturing. And I've had significant issues with nurturing in my life. I've nurtured children and been a teacher for a long time, but nurturing my own daughter was somehow missing, I guess, because I haven't seen her in a long time. But many of you are going through similar, and I understand that it's not only us, it's also the environment, the nurture, nature, and the technology, and so on. But getting off on the thing I came to bring you for is there's my broccoli plant over there, and that's doing really well. Here's it's called Sweet Million Cherry Tomatoes. I've got to get a trellis to keep it going up, although this one was just $1. These were just $1 at dollar store, but they ran out. And then there's radishes, cucumbers, sweet peppers. I hope I'm getting all this. And strawberries. I've got 3 of the strawberries, and they're really going wild. The blossoms are out. This pretty flower is just gorgeous. It lasts forever when it's in water, but I decided to grow it. And I've got lots of herbs here, and I say herbs because I live in England, so I say the H a lot of the time. And I'm a dialect coach, so I have to teach actors how to hem and haw in the Brit accent. Then we have these. This is snacks for me. I come out here and I take a snack because these are really delicious. That's speckled Amish butter lettuce, and this is called a sweet spinach, and I tell you, it is amazingly sweet. And this is where your food should come from. It comes from the God of hands of God. God of hands. You don't mind if I make mistakes in my film, do you? Anyway, right behind me is the Puget Sound. You can see, I think shooting from here is better than shooting into the sun. And you've got the Olympics in the background there, and they're still snow covered. Probably melt in June, but beautiful lawn next door. People keep their lawns so beautiful. So that's a reminder to start a garden. It doesn't take much, but it does take a little bit of time, but it didn't take me long. And for $1, I got those bins, and for $1, the soil. I feed the soil or the plants with a special substance I bought, which I probably got it at one of the big hardware stores. And there's not going to be many weeds because, they're in their own little bin, and the weeds can't creep in. And so I wanted to share that with you, and I want to encourage everybody to start a garden. It's just a really good feeling. And another part of this is to remind you to take all the masks off your children, and don't mask any children. They don't get sick. I'm a teacher, but I'm no longer in the schools. I can't be hired right now because I don't mask, and I don't mask children. And I hope you don't as well. So children do not get sick with this. It's the flu. It's a very bad flu, yes. And for older people and people with comorbidities, it is a bad flu. But for those of us with a good immune system, we seem to be okay. I am staying with some young people and they got it, but they eat a lot of sugar. So, well, so do I, but I also eat a lot of vegetables, and I'm staying away from meat, dairy, and wheat. And I lost a lot of weight going off of meat, dairy, and wheat. But don't you love ice cream? I mean, I love ice cream. So I'm trying to go off that, and sugar, sugar. Remember when you're a little kid and your mom said, "Don't cry, honey. Here, have this piece of candy." So we were conditioned to, when we're feeling a little blue, pop in some sugar. So that's my little film today, and I wanted to say, get your garden growing, and it's a good time of year to do that. And take those masks off those children. And when you see people in the store with a mask on their children, just remind them, these kids don't get sick. They don't. They don't have to wear the mask. And tell them you're a teacher, because we're all teachers. And then they'll say, okay, I better do what the teacher tells me, because they're all doing what somebody tells them. Use your common sense. We've all got the ability to think. It's still there, last time I checked. All right, have a lovely day, and enjoy your new garden. Hopefully you'll create one.